Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about how to control your temper. Anger is a normal state of emotion and can be helpful in times of confrontation because it increases our focus and improves our performance. But the same anger, if uncontrolled, can cause the high blood pressure and the overindulgence of tobacco, alcohol, and overeating, all of which lead to the heart disease as well as destruction of personal relationship in our life at home, work, and school. This is why it's so important to learn how to manage anger in every situation and not let it gain control our life. Every person at some time experiences anger, so it's crucial to identify the causes before they happen so that steps can be taken to stay in control of our emotions. Anger is typically caused by a variety of factors. The main factors are stress, exhaustion, suppressing emotion from the previous confrontations, misunderstood, the feeling of misunderstood, and failure. Anger only becomes a problem when a person loses control of themselves in what they say and do to the people. This loss of control can lead to devastating consequences both to the one that is angry and to the people who surrounding them. Some of consequences of this anger issue when control is lost can be depression, relationship problem, as well as destructive activities to oneself and other, and also the other's mood. To stay in control of an issue, you must first identify the contributing factor and what to do about them. Before that happen, so how is a person to deal with anger? Not getting angry is the best solution, but as a human beings, that is not possible. When becoming angry, some of the best way to control is to identify stress as it is happening, develop empathy, respond instead of reacting, change the type of process you are having, communicating assertively, adjust your expectation, forgive, and retreat to rethink the solutions. We need to identify stress before it becomes the anger. The step is anger management require that we be self-aware, have a complete understanding of our limits so that we can specifically identify stress factor. When we know and understand the stress is the underlying causes of anger and can identify the stress, we are better able to set these limits. These limits allow us to interact with other people and participate in activity that we find enjoyable without confrontations. They also allow us to set the boundaries for others in our personal relationship so that this relationship can be mutually beneficially. Developing empathy for the other person is another way to control the anger. When we learn to see these situations from another point of view, it is much easier to stay in control of our emotions. It can also ease the tensions It can also ease the tension that accompany relationship with family and spouse. As a human beings, we not only have the capability to angry, but we also have the capability to choose how we express the anger. Having this choice allows us to learn new way to communicate our needs, feeling, or requests more effectively. By learning new ways to express the anger, we enable to respond the other rather than automatically reacting them when they cross our boundaries of or limits and trigger our emotions. Anger is an emotion that can feed on itself. When situations that cause anger in individual are constantly replayed in that person mind, the angry feelings continue to grow until they are all encompassing. when we get angry with another person, we are giving that person that we are mad at them to control us. When we refrain from getting angry and take control of our emotion, we portray maturity, and not only the ability to control ourselves, but to stay in control of the situation around us. Anger can be often to be the result of expectations that are not met by situations or other people that we come in contact with. When we learn to adjust our expectation without showing angry, we can learn how to deal with difficult people or situations in our life in a better way. If a person is performing some types of work and feeling of frustrations and anger begin to arise, the best choice is to stop them with what they are doing and do some things completely different from what they are doing before, because what they are doing before is make them frustrated. So make them far away from that problem. This again give the person a time of out of break to think about the root causes of their anger and the specific reason for their frustration, and by reducing tension, that person is more likely to see a solution to whatever that frustrated them. After a person gain an awareness of the different elements in their mind and how they cause emotions, that person will be more able to use the techniques to change the way they react, with the ability to identify the stress, come to the opportunity to eliminate the focus of the person's anger and unhappiness. The main benefit from learning how to identify all of the factors of stress and learning how to manage them is that with practice, the identifications and response become automatic, and so there is no anger to control or manage because a person has none. So that's all from me. Thank you. Bye.